Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this particular class we are going to draw interaction. Interaction diagrams are of two kinds. Interaction diagrams are the diagrams which will tell us the basic behavioral model of a particular system. Basic behavioral model of a particular system. We have to see interaction diagrams. In interaction diagrams, we are going to see the sequence diagram, and second one is the collaboration diagram. First one is the sequence diagram and second one is the collaboration diagram. Sequence diagram and the collaboration diagram. So let me see the sequence diagram. How to draw the sequence diagram for an application of library management system. Okay. So before going to draw the collaboration diagram or the sequence diagram, both two diagrams should contain different parts available there to draw. Here you have to observe the things which are available in the sequence diagram or the collaboration diagram is, first symbol is object. Object will be representing this shape. Object is representing this shape with the object name. Here object name is n. The name of the object is, for example, name. Object, to represent objects in a sequence diagram, object representation. And you may also take to represent objects other than object is lifeline for an object. Vertical dotted line is the lifeline of object. Lifeline of object. To represent lifeline, we have to use vertical dotted line. Okay. And also to represent a message, unidirectional arrow is the message which representing the message. That message is in a request form. The message is in request form. And another one is to represent a request. After request, that is response from other side, that is known as a response. Response from other side, we will see request, we will see acknowledgement. We simply see the acknowledgement of the particular reverse dotted line, acknowledgement representation. Okay. So next, other than these symbols, you may also use to create object. For creating object, you have to give on the message like create, stereotype, object creation. If you want to destroy message, destroy will be giving in between these symbols, destroying, that will destroys the message, particular message, destroying the particular message. And also, other than these symbols, one tab is also there for this representing the how do we represent this message caller activation bar? What is this? This is activation bar. What is this? Activation bar. Activation bar will be used. Activation bar will be used to represent the starting of the message and the end of the message, which represent start position, start of the message and the end of the message, start of the message and the end of the message, start of the message and the end of the message. Okay, so these are the symbols which you want to create a sequence diagram. Object, lifeline, object, message, response, that is acknowledgement, message, creating object, destroying object, and also if you want to write a comment lines, you also write like a dog-eared symbol comment. For this we use for comments. Note symbol, you use note symbol also, activation bar, note symbol, and you also use to refining message. For refining message in the lifeline, refining message, you use this is the lifeline of a message. Here you use to refining the message. Refining the message. So with the help of these kind of things in the unified modeling language, we used to create a diagram, sequence diagram symbols. What are all these? All these are the sequence diagram symbols. Object, representing object like this, object, lifeline of the object, message, that is request, acknowledgement, create object, destroy object. For destroying object, you have to give some into mark at the end of the object. Destroying object. Activation bar, starting message from there to ending message from where. Note, representing comments, refining message. That will see the repeated way of the message. So these are all the components in the sequence diagram. Okay, components of the sequence diagram. Okay, yes, up to now we saw the symbols available in the sequence diagram, and now we have to see the sequence diagram, drawing of sequence diagram for a library management system. Before going to see, you have to know what is a sequence diagram. Sequence diagram is a diagram which belongs to the dynamic behavior. Sequence diagram will represent the dynamic behavior of a particular system. Okay, in sequence diagram we are observing different kind of symbols. Sequence diagrams will be representing dynamic behavior. Sequence diagram will represent the time ordering representation of a particular operation. Whereas if you take collaboration diagram is also behavior diagram like sequence diagram. Collaboration diagrams shows the structure of a system. Structural view collaboration diagram represents. Sequence, that is time ordering will be represented in a sequence diagram. Okay, so now we have to draw the library management system, computerized library management system. So you have to draw. In this library management system, we are observing that three objects. We are observing that three objects. So first object representation is this. First object representation is this. First object is this. That's object name is representing left side of the column, right side is the name of the object. Okay, and next first object is user. Object name is user. Object is you. Okay, object is user, and also we draw another object, and also drawing another object. This object name is a library system. LS object name. Library system. Okay, and next another object is there. That object name is DB. Database, library management database. Library DB. Library database. So these are all the objects. In this, the lifeline of the object should be drawn with the dotted vertical line. Lifeline of the object. This is the lifeline of the object user, and next also you have to draw lifeline of the object library system, and also you have to draw lifeline of the database. Lifeline of the library database. Okay, vertical lines, lifelines. Okay, that will cross somewhere. Okay, first of all, user login into the system. Step 1, user login into the system. User will login into the system, and next 1.1, authenticate login. Next step 1.1, authentication of login. So checking authentication, which sends acknowledgement to the library system. Database will send the acknowledgement to the library system. So that is 1.1.1. This is login 1.1 authentication. After that, which requires the dotted back arrow 1.1.1. So what is this? Acknowledge from the authentication, and also login or wrong password. So which prints login or wrong password, which displays 1.1.1.1. Login or wrong password that displays. This is step 1. User go to login into the library system. After that login, authentication is required from the library system to library database. After that library database, acknowledge will display. Acknowledgement will give the library system yes. If login is correctly entered the password, that login is completed. So if the login password is wrong, then it will display the wrong password. It will display the wrong password. And next, if the user is want to search a book, search for a book, second step, for one is okay, second step, search for book. User will search for the book, enter book name, or will search book name or enter book name. Searching for book is or enter book name. You can write any information, enter book name. So after entering the book name, search for book. Automatically from the library to database, which goes 2.1, searching book. 2.1 searching for book. So after searching book, if the book is available and which display some acknowledge to the library system, that is 2.1.1, acknowledge will be given. 2. If search for book, automatically search is that from library system to database, search the book is available or not, which is checks, and will reverse giving the acknowledge to the library system. So if the book is available, so book found or book not found information will be given. Book found or book not found information will be given. So this will display at the next of the acknowledge. At the next of acknowledge. So here reverse acknowledge, which display about the what is the actual number 2.1.1.1, 2.2, 2.1, 2.1.1, 2.1.1.1. So this is a book found. This is book found or not found. Not found information. This is compulsorily given in any system. Compulsorily given any system. When after login, the user can search for a book to the library system. That library system will search the library database. Is that book available or not? After that searching, if the book is available or not available, which gives a acknowledge to the library system. Here, the book is found or book not found. That information will be given. If the book found, our message is generally, if the book found, what we have to do? If the book found, register for issuing a book. What information we have to give? Give the request for the database library system. So this is the three. What we have to do? Request for issuing a book. Request for issue book. Request for issuing book. Requesting for issuing a book. So after requesting issuing a book, book status is issued or not. Automatically which gives book status, that book status 3.1 book status. What is the status of the book? The book is issued. After issuing a book, and also which gives the acknowledge to book issued. From here to here you may take anything. So the book will be issued. So 3.1, the book issued. After that, the user can, after issuing a book, the user can, fourth point, log out from the system, and also system after logouting the system which respond which respond acknowledge 4.1. How it respond acknowledge is successfully log out. This is the sequence diagram issuing a book in a library management system. Library management system issuing a book. Sequence diagram. What sequence diagram can tell us? Sequence diagram can tell us a basic behavioral of the system. Basic behavior of the system. How it gives the time order representation of the basic behavior. Time order representation. If you take the user object, library system is one object. Library system is one object. User object. Library database is another object. The message passing in between the object is called sequences. Sequence. One after other, what it is represents. Login. First user can log in into the library system. After that, second step, sequence step 1.1. Authentication login or not. If the login is authenticated login, then the login is automatically login page will be displayed to the user. After displaying login page, so he has to or she has to search for a book. After book searching, automatically book is available. The acknowledge will be given to the book is available to the user. Is that book is available, then automatically requesting for book. He will request for book. So after book requesting, the database checking the is that book requested, issued a book. After issuing a book, the message is displayed, book is issued. After book issued, logout will be done by the user. After logging out, the successfully logging out information will be displayed to the user. This is the overall sequence diagram for the library management system. Simple library management sequence diagram. Now we move to draw with the help of this sequence diagram. With the help of this sequence diagram, we have to move to draw collaboration diagram for the particular library management system. So what is this diagram? This diagram is called a sequence diagram. Sequence diagram. Sequence. So now we have to do or draw collaboration diagram. Collaboration diagram. In the Rational Row software, while creating a sequence diagram, you don't want to create collaboration diagram. Automatically, by pressing F5 in the keyboard, that will generate a collaboration diagram. Vice versa diagrams, both two are. If you create sequence, automatically which display collaboration. If you write collaboration, which automatically displays the sequence diagram, which automatically displays the collaboration diagram. Now, draw the collaboration diagram for the library management system with the same example. Sequence diagram will represent time ordering, whereas collaboration diagram will represent a structural view of a system. Structural view of a system. See how to draw the collaboration diagram. How many objects are exist? First one, user. Draw the objects. Draw all objects. First one, user. Second object, library system. You draw library system here. You draw library system. After you draw library database. Library database. library DB. This is a library system. Library system ls object type u is user. From user to library, library to user, how many links are available? You draw with the sequence number. User to library system, first one is the login. User to library system, first one is a login. You have to write login. Second one, user to library, how many are there? User to library. Second sequence, search for a book. Second, search for book. Okay, search for book. How many? Next, request for issue is also from user to library. Third, request for issue book. And next, log out. Fourth one is the log out. All are the requests given from user to library system. Now, from library system to user, how many acknowledges are there? Those are writing below the acknowledge. How many acknowledgements? From library system to user, 1.1.1 login or wrong password. 1.1.1 login. Next sequence, from library system to user, what is that? 2.1.1 book found. 2.1.1.1 book found. 2.1.1.1 book found. Another one, book issued. 3.1.1 book status, book issued. 3.1.1 book issued. 3.1.1 book issued. Next request, successfully log out. What is that? 4.1 successfully log out. Structural representation of collaboration, time order representation of sequence. Okay, and next, user to library database. User to library database requests. You write all the requests for user to library system to library database. User to library database, no requests, no responses are also there. No requests, no responses from library system to user to library system. But from library system to library database, how many requests are there? From library system to library database. If not given the acknowledge in between these two, you may not write the links between these two. Okay, you write links here from library system to library database. How do we write? Library system, see this library system to library database. 1.1 authentication of logic. 1.1 authentication of login. Authentication of login. You write here. Authentication of login. And next request, 2.1 search book. 2.1 search for book. That is request. Next, 3.1 book status. Book status will be representing here. 3.1. Is there any? No. All these are requests. What about responses from responses? You have to write responses from library database to responses from library database to library system. So write the responses. How to write the responses? How many responses are there? 1.1.1 acknowledge from library database to library system. Write no space here, but I have to write at the below 1.1.1 acknowledge. 1.1.1 acknowledge. 2.1.1 also acknowledge. So this is about the collaboration diagram structure from the sequence diagram. Sequence diagram will be representing a time ordering representation of a particular system, whereas collaboration diagram will be representing a structure view of a particular system. So both two are library management systems. Okay, sequence diagram and collaboration diagram, both two are. So in this class we studied about the sequence diagram. With the help of sequence diagram we drawn the collaboration diagram of library management system. Okay, so thank you. So we will meet again with a new topic. Okay, thank you.